Hello, guys! We are up and running with post-Halloween. Hope you guys had a good month, but now we're getting back to normal. First things first, we are in on Pokemon again. We will be on round 8 today, which means we've been here for a while. Let me, make sure. Okay. Everything seems to be running. Let's go ahead and test the slots out. Working out fine. We almost got a half-pint fever there. Anyway, I don't have much else to talk about. We're probably not going to be streaming tomorrow, but I'm just kind of tired. Anyway, let's get back to it. Let's get this starting soon off the screen and end the music. And we're going to move on over to Pokemon. Alright. I didn't do anything since the last time we streamed, so we're picking up exactly where we left off. We just became rank B, we just went outside. We've got new wild zones, we've got exclamation points to go to. And we've been summoned to Quasartico. Well, I guess let's start with the closest thing. Oh, let's go from south to north. So we're going to start here. Uh-oh, what do we have there? Metang? Well, no, what's the first form called again? Metagross's first form? Whoa, hey kid, step away from that Holovator. It's not safe. Yeesh, what a mess. Beldum. A bunch of Beldum swarmed around that Holovator there. I just got it up and running, but now no one can even use it. I'd chase them off, but I don't know if I can handle all four at once. Man, what to do? You want them handled all at once? I can do that. Four wild Pokemon are surrounding the Holovator. You wanted to be battle them and chase them away to use the hell on it? Yeah, I'll chase them off. Mr. Big, this is why we have Earthquake. Wow, you got rid of the Beldum. Thanks. Now folks can finally... Wait, they're back? Yeesh, why does this keep happening to me? Hey there, Imont. How are you getting on? Oh, sorry, sir. You see, these little guys just... Well, now, look at all those Beldum. Lucky you. See, Beldum are made of magnets. They love the electromagnetic waves that Holovators emit. It means you can get the Holovator up and running just fine. Guess I'll head back to my post then. Does that mean these Beldum are here because they took a shine to the Holovator I repaired? You know, I bet having these Beldum around would make it a cinch to tell when a Holovator's broken. Alright, new plan. I'm going to catch these rascals and make them my partners. Belled them. Rocky Helmet, that is a great one. I might end up using that later. Let's go up, see what's on this building. I don't see anything too out of the ordinary up here. Pretty normal stuff, really. I think I've been up here before. I mean, it feels like I've been up here before. Hey, Scraggy, get out of my way. I swear I've been on these building rooftops before, but maybe not. Yeah, I'm right next to where I was now, so whoever I'm meeting is down there. Yeah, I can get that. Heliolisk? Or a helioptile. Ugh, finding a place in Lumiose is such a pain. There are so many amazing options, you know. I keep scouring the ads because they all look so good. At this rate, I'll never choose a place to live. Actually, maybe you could help. This is all I really need. First off, it's Lumiose, so you gotta have a view of the tower, right? So obviously my dream apartment's gotta be right in front of Prism Tower. And what else is this city known for? That's right, the Saison Canal. I want to live somewhere along the canal so I can gaze out over its graceful flow on the daily. Then of course there's my Heliolisk. That is Heliolisk. Helioptile's the pre-evolved state. We've got to have rooftop access for him. He loves sunbathing. And I want to chill with him up there, so the roof should have tables and umbrellas too. And you never want to be too far from a cafe or Pokemon Center, right? Those are vital. Am I asking too much? I keep looking at great places, but none of them tick all my boxes. So how about you find the perfect place for me? Come on, bud. Find Heliolisk and me the perfect pad. I know you can do it. What do I look like, a realtor? I don't know. Let's follow that mission, I guess. In front of Prism Tower, along the canal, rooftop space with tables and umbrellas. So, like, around here somewhere? Or around here somewhere? Guess near the Magenta Pokemon Plaza Pokemon Center. Let's see, where's a good place to get a roof? Elevator right here. I think up there might be where I'm trying to go. Certainly looks like about right. Where's the canal, though? Is there a way up over here? Siebold left the Elite Four to polish his culinary skills. So there's a new Elite Four? I don't even remember the X and Y Elite Four, really. Ah, this would be a way up. I mean, I thought it would be a way up. Not a way up. Elevator. I mean, this seems like a good area. Like this right here seems like the best, the opportune spot. Right? Wait a minute. I can see the tower, but I can't see the canal. It's over there. Let me see how many... Okay, we're maxed out on Mega Shards. We don't need any more. There. This looks like the perfect place. There's a ladder up top. I think we found the guy's apartment. An apartment building right beside Prism Tower, along the Saison Canal, and with a rooftop space that has tables and umbrellas. It's perfect. My new bestest bud. You say you found the perfect place for Heliolisk and me. Now isn't this something? It's in front of Prism Tower. It's right beside the Saison Canal. It's got tables and umbrellas on a great rooftop. And it's even close to a cafe and a Pokemon Center. This is it. This has gotta be it. I'm gonna go talk with the leasing office at once. I bet there's no available apartments here. Oh, I guess there is. Good news, bud. They said they have a vacant unit, so I can move in right away. And look how happy Heliolisk seems. Can't you imagine it's living its best life up here? Though the rent is out of control, if I take this place, I won't be able to afford the cost of living. I bet. But I've decided. I love Heliolisk too much to compromise on any aspect of our life together. It's gotta be this place. So thanks for finding it. As for the rent money, well, I guess I'd better get good at the ZA Royale. Alright. Now, the next exclamation point in terms of south to north is here. So let's... Oh, wait. Go to Cafe Wolf. Right here, huh? You sense something nearby. Whoa. Now, where are you going? Frostlass wants to lead you somewhere. Okay. Where are we headed, Frostlass? Up the elevator? Oh, okay. Over there. Wasn't this where the Mega was? It's leading me back where we fought the Mega Frostlass. What? A Dawnstone. You don't sense Frostlass anymore. It has vanished without a trace. I guess she wanted to give me the means to make another Frostlass. That was neat. Alright. Next one's over here, so... to Cafe Cyclone. This is a familiar area. Oh god. Weaver. In the Society of Battle Connoisseurs, most trainers use Fairy-type Pokemon, or Dragon-type Pokemon. But some of us in the Society adore Dragon-types too. As I'm sure you're aware, Dragon-type Pokemon are weak to Dragon, Ice, and Fairy-type moves. Battling with Dragon-types in the Fairy-loving SBC leaves you forever in a disadvantaged position. It's rather like the relationship between Jacinthe and Laban. Oh, but those two really do suit each other, so please forget I mentioned anything. I'm afraid I've sidetracked us a bit. Let me get to my point. I'd like you to battle my beloved Dragon-type Pokemon and help them grow strong. Okay. Dragging you into battle. Just let me know whenever you decide you would like to battle. Let's go. Yeah. Be warned, my Pokemon are holding Dragon Fangs, so their attacks will have some real bite. Guiva. Gabite. That is a bad match. Use my own dragon type. Shelgon. You'll be fine, Huajai. Dragonair. Got it out before that breaking swipe even hit. Dragon types are so strong, but my weakness as a trainer lost us this battle. Well, my Pokemon can still evolve yet. As I mentioned earlier, it's no easy task raising Dragon types in the SBC. I have my Pokemon hold Dragon Fangs to power up their attacks, but the struggle continues. I should have known the winner of Le Super Tournoi de Jacinthe would be so strong. Good job getting a ban, Bout. Since my Pokemon aren't fully evolved, perhaps I ought to have given them Eviolite to hold instead. But I was persuaded by Laban's motto, the best defense is a good offense. Though Laban can hardly talk, she can't ever seem to win against Jacinthe. Perhaps she should rethink that motto of hers. In any case, I'd like you to have this Dragon Fang. Thank you very much for today. Alright. Next exclamation point is here. Restaurant level. Wow. We've got a fucking battle gauntlet then. It seems to be the last exclamation point before we move on. think I should probably move on first so I can see about getting my Dragalgite. Vinny blocking the door, so I can't just go in and see what we've got. You're both here? Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's going on? What did you need both me and Milia for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain. Let me stop by the front desk first. Damn it. Ma'am, I've brought Team MZ's leader, Urbane, and his teammate Milia as well. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Urbane, Milia. The two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying? You mean his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumiose are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically, though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumiose City was hemorrhaging people, and property values were in freefall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project, and so it fell to my company, Quasartico Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea. Even those with no ties to this city, still, it was a noble undertaking, worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. That is when we also began detecting that strange power, what we call Mega Power, in all corners of Lumiose City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to this power. And now we have rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumiose once more. It's alright. Team MZ will help get all this under control. Thank you for that, young man. Beg pardon, ma'am. It seems I'm being called for. If you would excuse me for just a moment. It is thanks to Vinny that I came to know of Oz. Which also led me to your group, Team MZ. And to me asking so much of you children now. As if we wouldn't want to help save the people in Pokemon of Lumiose. We're glad to help, right, Milia? Yeah, it's for Lumiose's future. Thank you both. I wish to make this city a city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We're on it. Which probably means we better get down to work. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Urbane. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? This? It used to be my mom's. Something to remember her by. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumio searching for someone. You might just have the clue I need to find them. Now, we should get going. Please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of megapower. I will email you all of the details as usual. Leave it to us. This is what Team MZ's here for. We're going to make Lumios a city that people and Pokemon can share. Like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, Milia. We're heading back to the hotel. Strategy meeting time. Let me go to the desk. Yes. Cleflablite, Dragalgite, which is the one I'm after. Scraftonite. Salamencite, Metagrossite. I've got enough for most of them. Here's Clefable. Dragalge, which is the one I want. Scraftonite. And then we have enough for either Salamencite or Metagrossite. Go with Metagrossite? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. We'll come back for those. Let's give you your... God, it's all the way down here. Alright, Dragalgite. Now Huajai has the Mega Evolution. Let me... No new exclamation points, right? Good. Heal him up. Thank you very much. Alright. Let's get out of here and go to the restaurant for our last, our 3-star battle. Restaurant Luau. We are proud to offer only the best. Welcome to Restaurant Luau. Our premier offering for the selective gourmet is a full 10-course banquet of Pokemon battles. This culinary combat challenge is complimentary for first-time patrons. Would you care to try it? I'll try it. Wonderful. Then please follow me this way. For the first course, it is our honor to present Joel's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Joel. Victory Bell. Huajai is not the best for this. Overheat, for God's sake, overheat. Starting with this fucking toxic shit. Scolipede. Now that is how to do a restaurant battle. For the second course, it is our honor to present Julius's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Camerupt. Liquidate it. Pyroar. Do it again. Your wild charge wasn't too effective. That one was kind of a gimme. Perhaps I shouldn't say it, but I can't hold back. Don't get cocky. It'll only get harder from here. For the third course, it is our honor to present Sevra's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Carbink. Well, this one's going to be easy. Kaiser Wave. Ooh. That Reflect saved it. Gardevoir. Give it the Iron Tail. Those fairies. A perfect Pokemon battle, much like a perfect blend of magnificent spices. For the fourth course, it is our honor to present Percival's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Percival? Are they steel? Ice. Okay. Double KO, though. Sableye, huh? Doesn't really matter what I use. Liquidate. So this is the purpose of a restaurant battle, to work up an appetite by losing spectacularly. I mean, I'm getting there. For the fifth course, it is our honor to present Germain's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Kangaskhan. And here I am without my fighting type move. Thunderbolt. Steelix. For God's sake, liquidate. Oh shit, crunch it. Breaking swipe. Ooh, we are very low. I don't think we can use items in this either. My well-marinated battling technique did not stand up to your refined palate. For the sixth course, it is our honor to present Estelle's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Scizor. I can use items. No, I can't use items. Fuck. Overheat, overheat. For God's sake, overheat. Oh, fuck you, flamethrower. Lucario. Earthquake it. We are running low. I'm so nervous being here with everyone watching that I can't even taste a thing. For the 7th course, it is our honor to present Fabia's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Aerodactyl. Good crunch. Mr. Big's on borrowed time, man. Whew. You did your part. You can go down in the next round just fine. Once you've experienced the best of battles, you come to see how little others have to offer. For the 8th course, it is our honor to present Paula's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Arbok. If we can pull off the Earthquake, we should be fine. Take out this Arbok. Damn. Dracalgy. Hawkeye is so low. Damn. Geese. One aerial ace. Before they got the sludge bomb off good. Can't believe I messed up like this. I feel as if I've been gutted like a fish. I'm at a severe disadvantage now. For the 9th course, it is our honor to present Maisie's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Gyarados. Geese. It's time to Mega. Hurricane. Not good. Whew. We gotta hope for a miracle. Just one more win and you'll complete your full course. But can you stand the hunger pangs? Wedding cake. For the 10th course, it is our honor to present Kristoff's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Drampa. Damn. Skarmory. Damn! Stealth Rock got us. You have no more Pokemon able to battle. What a shame you were unable to savor every last bite of your Pokemon Battle Feast. But we hope you'll come again. I was close. I was so close. But that's fine. I'm not paying to fucking do that. At least not right now. I'll come back and do that on my own time. Alright. Everybody's healed up at least. And we did get experience from it. And no more new side quests. So let's get back to Hotel Z. Progress. So, why'd Vinny call you over to Quasartico? I guess the president just wanted us to know they've got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on our help to take care of the Rogue Mega Evolution problem. Speaking of which, did you both get word from Vinny about new Rogue Mega Evolution reports? That we did. Which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. Start our strategy meeting. Here's the new info from Vinny. Our first concern is a Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. Second, in Jean Sector 4, we've got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. All three of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved. Yeah, so they're going to be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this, Milia? I've got this. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground, as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Come on, we're all pros at working together now. Yeah, we've calmed so many rogue Pokemon, Team MZ is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap, we've got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations, then support Milia from there. Up first, the Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. That one goes to Urbane. Naveen, you go keep an eye on that Tyranitar in Jean Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help handle that the Starmie in Blue Sector 9. We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Milia. I can handle it. Thanks, Milia. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal up out your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Alright, so Dragonite, Tyranitar, Starmie. It'll be fun finishing off with Starmie. Oh, we were just over there. I don't know if there's a way up top without me going up this one. Because I think I can bridge that gap. Yeah, there's a bridge up there. Now, let me collect this shit. And probably defeat this fucking... Can you hit that? Rock slide you can. Take it out. Take that alpha. Up we go. Night's going to fall while we're on our way over there. Yep, there it goes. Battle zone active. I really should go do that. I don't think I'm anywhere near. Let's check the ZA Royale. Yeah, I don't have any points yet. We gotta go do that while it's active. Go get him. Thing is still alive. All right, we got some points. We're on the board. Give me them prize money. Give it a pulse. Poopatar. I think these kids are always using dragon-type Pokemon. Plus moves, which means I should Mega Evolve the next time. Can't see me. Oh, what the fuck? We need to target that Roserade. Go overheat on it. just the easiest way to hit it, because for some reason flamethrower never works properly. Break its brick. Thunder punch it. I forgot the Mega Evolve. Somebody over here, isn't there? Yep. Klefki. I'm gonna sneak up with a dark type attack, so. Oh, come on. Go get it. Fire Fang it. Let's use a plus move. Pick up these items. Thunder punch it. Barbarical, huh? Mega Evolve. Thunder punch it. I'll take that cup of coffee. Alright, use curse. Alright, that's enough of that. Electric type moves, bug type moves, steel type moves. I'll take that. Uh-huh. You go moving that way. Don't look over here. Move that way. Oh, fuck you, lady. Damn it. Hit it with Brick Break, I don't care. Gorgeous. Yes, give me the prize medals. Thunder punch it. Thunder punch right in the head. Scrafty, huh? Damn. One good aerial ace. Mega Evolve isn't going to do anything for you. Fucking Slowbro over there. Let's also use a revive. And then a Moo Moo Milk. Thunder punch it. Thunder punch it again. Mega Evolve. Rock slide it. Now brick break it. Fucking Cammy Rabbit out of here. I've got 8 full restores, so I'd rather not. Paralyze heal. And 1 Moo Moo Milk should be fine. I just need to... Yeah, bring him over here. Punch it! Yeah, people forget Scyther's a fucking flying type. Electric knocks the shit out of it. Alright. Sneak up for fighting type moves now. It's on top of it. Go break it. Don't know why I used Rock Slide. Yeah, that was the better time for Rock Slide. That's 11 wins. 11 wins ain't bad. Give me those prize medals, too. There's more of them on the roof than on the ground. Is there nobody on this roof right now? Apparently not. Fucking prize medals, though. Oh, an Agron, huh? For God's sake, hit it with Brick Break. I don't need it using Earthquake or something on me. Oh, that's a perfect target. Turn back around, dude. Brick broken. Do it again. Iron Tail it. Aerodactyl. Whew. Almost done this in one night. I'll take a bonus card. What do you got? Sligoo. If I can start one more fight with a dark type move. Turn around, Joy. Go get it. Got it! Good job, Mr. Big. Mega Audino. We are starting to get a lot more megas. Single night. Got that ticket. Heal me up. Thank you, nurse. Who's teaching these delivered moves? Like, fucking delivered only naturally learns fucking present, doesn't it? Moo moo milk. Alright. How much did we make? 49 grand times 2. Almost 100. Almost a clean 100 grand. Alright. Back over here. I'm going to try to fight it on its flying typing. Oh, we can get these things again. I don't want another pat rat though. How many mega shards are we at? 467. It's alright, we'll grab the ones when we get over there. Out of the way, birds. God, I might end up trying to catch this. Rock slide it. Nope, didn't get it. But we took it out. Get back in the ball riding. It's a big Cleffa. Alright, Raiden, let's do this. There you are. So Dragonite is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard and it's built tough. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered, too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious. Something on your mind? Person you've been looking for. Yeah. I guess I feel like I need to protect this city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, that means taking care of Lumios's rogue Mega Evolution problem. Let's go. Here goes. Don't do anything reckless. Mega Dragonite. Rock slide it. Iron Tail. Rock slide again. Damn, Raiden, you took a hit. Mega. Whoa. Give it another rock slide. Get in the ball. Damn, Raiden's going to go down. I think we just barely stopped it from taking him out. What's going on? Draco Meteor? Oh shit, Hyper Beam. I'm good. I don't want to Mega Evolve him, because that's going to happen. Alligator, let's Mega. Let's finish this. Good job, Krauser. Dragonite, I guess. Dragonite. You're on a roll, Amelia. Sooner or later, we're going to figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Limios will probably be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Quasartico want. Keep it up. Next one's Tyranitar. Raiden should be theoretically the best one to go with for that. It's not too far, and there's not too much between us, so... Let me, just noticed I've never changed my bag back. That looks better. There it is. Down there from over there. Tourist tips. Thank you. Ooh. We got one of the screws over here. And we could probably get that. Boom. Thunder Punch. Rock Slide. Iron Tail. Thunder Punch. Break Break. Thunder Punch. May as well harvest this stuff while it's here. What an obstinate Pidgey. How many do we have now? 809. We've got enough to get the Mega Stones we're missing. Alright. Tyranitar. Here's our likely soon to Mega Evolve target. Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. Yeah, I know its category. As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight. But my Scrafty should do well against the Tyranitar, both in terms of type matchups, and in any case, this Tyranitar needs our help. So we'll simply have to do it. Let's go. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. Let's take out this kaiju. Iron Tail. Brick Break. Rock Slide of your own. Thunder Punch it. Iron Tail. Brick break. Oh, it's Flint. Mega. Brick break. Iron tail. Go thunder punch it. Damn. Liquidate it. Breaking swipe. Another liquidation. Boom. Tyranitarite. Which means I've got the potential for a real fucking heavy hitter in my box. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumiose, and all this rogue Mega Evolution. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. One remaining Pokemon at risk. And it's a horror. It's a water type, so I don't really have a good matchup against it. For Alligator's probably my best. It's above us, huh? Is that weather? Yeah, I think it's gonna rain. Okay. Where's my way up? God damn. Oh, there it is. Thanks for getting out of the way, Beldum. Oh, what is this? Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow. So no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's Milia, ain't it? And the other one. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright, Come on then, follow me. For goodness sake. Which imbecile let 2 civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Felipe, hi, what are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing a rogue Mega Evolution. And we're here to calm it down. I see. So you're trying to keep Lumiose safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. And what are we supposed to do? It's simple. If Milia defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Starting out strong, huh? Sizor. Alright, what's next? Aggron. Liquidate it. Oh, crunch it. Then liquidate it again. Here's Skarmory. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. Eeyore's no slouch. Overheat. Give it a flamethrower. Thought you were going to get me with a drill run, did you? Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Felipe. You're older than Corbo, and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength, and in my talents for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control, and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumiose. Now, please make sure to handle things here. If the city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. If I use the stone Felipe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Sure, why not? Right, yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner. Then we've got to go call him that Rogue Mega Starmie. I think I'll start with Mr. Big. Though Mr. Big will go down pretty quickly in the fight, most likely. Let me get rid of all these fucking shards. I'm gonna have to treat Starmie as a fucking psychic type. That one. Oh, you got caught there. Buddy. Buddy. I'm this way first. I'm not going to be able to get that one back there, but I don't think we need it, do we? Yeah, we're maxed on Mega Shards again. Get up here. Alright. It's time for a horror show. Let's go. Before Starmie's Rogue Mega Evolution sets in, want me to heal your Pokemon? If it's not too much trouble. Make sure you and Geese stay safe, okay? It's got legs! Crunch it. We got a hit. Crunch it. Whoa! I can't get those. I can get those. Oh, shit. It is fucking fast. Go get it. Oh, God. One crunch. Yeah. Fucking thing was fast, man. That's the closest I've come to going down in one of those fights. Starmanite. Good work, Melia. That's another rogue Pokemon successfully calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with these super fierce attacks. And all that running around dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. You think Lumiosa's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, it couldn't be. That'd be wild. Looks like we've taken care of all the rogue Pokemon that Vinny reported. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now? That was Urban? I'm guessing he wants us back at Hotel Z to debrief. There are no remaining Pokemon at risk of undergoing rogue Mega Evolution. Okay. Oh. I guess this is the most common place to find Staryu. Alright, make sure there's no new side missions. Nope. Let's go home. That's another wave of rogue Mega Evolution dealt with. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. So glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey Oz, can I ask you something? Yes. What is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer's the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's got to be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on. Well, that must be Milia. Oh, that must be Milia. Says who? Grisham. Trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. So it's finally time. You're in arm's reach of rank A now. The very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they've made it to rank B, but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people sign up using pseudonyms or nicknames, too. That's true, but still, how are you supposed to find them and to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way. We can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to Looker Bureau, Amelia. We try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. Alright. We've got new side missions. So I guess let's start with those. There's one over here. Looks to be the lowest. Not the Ralts kid. Somebody over here. Roland. This is terrible! My Whirlipede is out of control. It's whirling all over the place. It might run into someone or their Pokemon. They could get hurt. Please, I need you to battle my Whirlipede and end its rolling rampage. Runaway Whirlipede, huh? I should have hit the thing. It's just a Whirlipede. Done. Thank goodness it finally stopped. What were you thinking, letting your Whirlipede run wild through the city like that? Oh no, she looks upset. I'm with the Fist of Justice, a group dedicated to getting rid of wild zones so that Pokemon and people can truly coexist in Lumiose. Letting your Whirlipede run amok like that, it's going to make people think Pokemon are scary. Are you trying to make the Fist of Justice look bad or something? No, not at all. Whirlipede just suddenly started rolling and zoomed off. I didn't mean to make anyone look bad, I swear. Whether you meant to or not, It makes trouble for us when Pokemon act dangerously out in public. I think the Fist of Justice needs to help teach you a lesson. Teach me a lesson? Okay. But I'd rather not do anything painful or scary. First off, you need to learn everything you can about your Pokemon. Whirlipede are surprisingly aggressive. They don't hesitate to smash into things at high speed. Pokemon will obey you as long as you have a high enough Royale rank. But if that's not the case, you should train with the Fist of Justice so that you're able to stop Whirlipede on your own. Have I made myself clear? Yes, understood. Wait, does this mean I'll be training under Ivor? That Ivor? That sounds just as painful and scary as being mowed down by my Whirlipede. Alright. Next one's over here at the Justice Dojo. It's on the roof? Where is it? It must be on the roof. How do we get on the roof? Again, I can just go from here. Oh, hello, Alpha Flabebe. Thunder Punch it. Fucking Pidgey picking a fight. Okay. Can we make this jump? Made. Good jump. There she is. That's one of each Flabebe. Male. Ghost-type Pokemon are weak to Dark-type moves and Ghost-type moves. Do you know what that means? Sure do. In a battle between Ghost types, speed plays a large part in determining the outcome. So let's say we have a battle to decide which of us is the superior Ghost-type user. Once you and your Ghost-type Pokemon are ready, please let me know. Oh boy. I guess I need to put everybody except for Iori away. Well, I do also have Yamazaki here. Though they're still level 63. Okay. I guess that's how we're going to do it. They do both have Mega Stones. Bring it on. Even if you surpass us in speed, I have a backup plan to bring us back from the brink. I'm guessing you're going to use Curse. Or something of that sort. Next up, Gorgeist. Damn, Yamazaki, he went down like a bitch. Yeah, I'm going to Mega for this. Hello, Gengar. Was I maybe cursed or something? I still lost. Even my backup plan of giving my Pokemon Spellfoot tags to strengthen their Ghost-type moves failed. I know you helped Ivor and Gwen bury the hatchet before. Yeah, that's what happened. So your skill in battle shouldn't have come as such a surprise. Huh? Do you feel a chill in the air? Nope. You don't feel it? This aura of melancholy. Maybe Gwen's Chandelure is mad over what I just said and now wants to absorb my spirit. No, please don't punish me. I didn't mean it. I take it back. Please don't take my spirit. Whew, the aura of melancholy is gone. It seems talking about Ivor is off limits even when Gwen's not around. Here, take this spell tag. Give it to a Pokemon to boost the power of its Ghost-type moves. Rajai and Raiden. Alright, next. This basically center. Let's hit the Pokemon Center first. I'm good. I want to be artistic in all things, even Pokemon battles. What makes those in battle truly shine is their beauty, their strength, and how ephemeral it all is. Ephemeral hummingbird. You don't know what I mean? You'll find out if you battle me! Talk to me once you're ready to battle. Let's go. I want to have an artistic battle. Then let's battle. In the name of art, on guard! She got a fucking crazed face, man. Carbink. Well, we're switching off of Geese. Iron Tail it. Garbodor. Earthquake. Yeah, not letting that explosion get off. Haunter. Another Earthquake. Vanillux. Firefang. Onyx. Earthquake. She's trying to self-destruct. Like, that's her whole fucking thing, I think. Kaboom! Self-destruct. Explosion. I faced a trainer once who would shout, "Let's give it all we've got," before a battle. Thanks to her, me and my Pokemon realized what it really meant to give our battle our all. But don't you worry. The first place I go after every battle is a Pokemon Center. The ephemeral beauty found in a fleeting battle, and healing to bring out our resilience. This is indeed our style. That's a crazy bitch. Crazy. Alright. Next one's over there. Right next to Cafe Action. Pumpkaboos. There's been quite a stir in the Pumpkaboo fan community over the recent discovery. Pumpkaboo used to be sorted based on their size: small size, average size, large size, or super size. However, it's come to light that the differences between them go beyond just size. So now they are called small variety, medium variety, large variety, and jumbo variety. Don't you think the new names sound more like different breeds than anything else? I do. I went to see if they really are that different, so I've been collecting Pumpkaboo varieties. But I haven't had any luck finding the largest, the jumbo variety. They're said to appear at night in Wild Zone 15. Please, I need you to catch a jumbo variety Pumpkaboo for me. It'll be even bigger than the Pumpkaboo I have here, if you can believe that. Okay, so that's, an alpha. Oh, there's one more thing. Please don't bring me an alpha Pokemon. Really? It's hard to determine what variety it is when it's alpha-sized. So, alpha's off the table. It's gotta be a giant fuck Pumpkaboo. So that's one of those ones I moved to the side and I just let hang. I'm going to hit Quasartico, buy the last 2 Mega Stones they've got. Yes, please. Give me that. And the Metagrossite. It's all the current Mega Stones there. Let's go see what we can get of the Mega Stones at the Stone Emporium. Blastoisinite, Charizardite, and Kangaskhanite, and Steelixite, and Garchompite, and Scizorite, and Abomasite, which we already did. Gengarite. God. We need way more cash for that. I don't need any of them, so I'm going to let those sit for the moment. I'll get those later. Alright, let's go to the Looker Bureau. Hey, Mimi, doing okay? Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumiose within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Millia's opponent for her next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham. I know the name, one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Start with Mr. Big. Emma stayed out of the ZA Royale because she's always got tons of detective work on her plate. But you ought to know, she's super strong. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. Good match. Still good. Lopunny. Brick break it. Thunder punch. Lucario. Brick break it. Thunder punch. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Thunder Punch. Rock Slide. Iron Tail. I don't need a Mega to take down a Mega. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused a ton of trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now, it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale. But why? To what end? Could it still be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. We're doing this? Why would she know anything? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Melia. Well, if I'm going to the lab... I need to wear the proper outfit. Wait a minute. Change my bag. No new submissions, so let's just go straight there. Alright, third floor. That rat! That vile little man! I can't believe that mare. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. It's not even like I can tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare. Team Flare? Seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Fine. So I used to be part of Team Flare. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon Energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry. Didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray. Like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now, joining the ZA Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. The coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work too. Back to the lobby. Let's go talk to the Flare Remnants. Oh, there's new side missions now. Looks like 3 of them, one right next to me. I pay. You want to know what I'm doing? Well, I'm feeding these wild Aeron. Aeron love to eat metal. They'll even munch away at cars and things if you're not careful. So I feed them scrap metal to make sure they don't start eating what they shouldn't. I do worry they'll get bored if I keep feeding them the same old thing all the time, though. And so I had an idea. Don't you think a poison-type move would add some really nice flavor to scrap metal? Steel-type Pokemon can't be poisoned, so it won't bother them at all. If you're happy to help me test my idea, hit that pile of scrap metal with the move Sludge Bomb to give it some seasoning, please. Okay. Let's change your moves. Put Sludge Bomb on the Sludge Wave. Whew, that Sludge Bomb gave the scrap metal such a tantalizing aroma. And look, the Aerons seem pretty happy with the result too. They're chowing down. I'm so glad this random idea of mine worked out. Thank you for spicing things up for us. You were a fantastic help, and I'm fantastically grateful. After this, I think I'll spend some time researching which poison-type moves Aeron find the tastiest. Don't you worry, my little Aeron friends. I'll keep feeding you as much scrap metal as you like. That one seemed annoyed at her. I would say for interrupting their meal. Put Sludge Wave back on. Alright, next one's over here, so let's go to the blue Pokemon Center. Very good. All good. Is it the delivered? No. Let me grab this. Alright, what do you want, Grunt? Well, if it ain't that kid from Team MZ. You got a bit of a reputation in the Rust Syndicate. I hear you're pretty strong. Battle me, will you? Don't have to be right now. I can wait till you're good and ready. Come talk to me once you're in the mood for a battle, MZ Grunt. Let's go. You seem ready. Want to get this started? Let's battle. And buckle up. My will is hard as steel, you hear? Excadrill. You got another one? Just using steel types, no poison. Didn't even get that stealth rock out. Ooh, Sizor. Some things can only be learned through battle. Now I know what a real Steely trainer looks like. You know, you're alright. Most folks wouldn't waste time humoring me. Guess I owe you something interesting since I lost the battle. Let me tell you a little secret. Steel can't be poisoned. See, that's true even for people. Word is that back when he was young, our very own Felipe was awed by an even stronger man, an even younger man, Corbeau. The thing about Corbeau is that he's charismatic, charming, downright intoxicating. And that's rad, but it can work against him too. So Felipe looks Skarmory as a reminder. It helps him keep a level head and stops him from just blindly following Corbeau. None of this is high-stakes intel, mind you, but I like talking about it anyway. It's because our second-in-command has such a solid head on his shoulders that grunts like us can sleep easy. Here, take this. Thanks for the battle, and for listening to me prattle on. Metal Coat! I got Metal Coat. Now I can evolve Ripper if I want. If Corbeau's taking you under his wing, then that makes us family, MZ Grunt. There's another one there. I think that's all of them. In the amphitheater here? Yeah. Kate. What are you staring at? Just now, you beamed a message into my brain, did you not? What are you talking about? There's no need for pretense, my friend. You are clearly one of us. We are all trainers who live in the blessed company of Starmie. Oh my god, really? Please, join our next gathering. We shall invite the Starmie dwelling among the stars to descend and grace us with their presence. For as we know, Starmie are none other than the very stars themselves. Return here at night, and make sure you are accompanied by a Starmie of your own. Is this a cult? Did we find a cult in Pokemon? Do I have a Starmie? Surely I've got a Starmie. Yeah, there's my Starmie. It's only level 5. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll come back to this some other time. Guess we're headed to Nouveau. Drink our coffee. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in Rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Yes, you found me, Grisham, at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale. Which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you. However, shall I explain the whole thing? I think game might be a little bit low. Take that up to 0.7. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with Oz. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on Oz's side. This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grizel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Oh, I know where we're going. This is the old Team Flare base. Look at you, waiting like a good little girl. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is the Sander Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare, or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Yeah. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grizel. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. She's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve from Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of her. The world has not been kind or forgiving toward those of us who were part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grizel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grizel once she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Grizel the battle she desires? I'm good with taking out Team Flare. Let's go. Fight me. I will, and I'll win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Oh god. Fuck yeah, I'm turning that up. Challenged by Grizel of Team Flare Nouveau. I like I love the Team Flare fight music. Talonflame, huh? Good thing I'm using Krauser. Liquidate. Surely you have better. Ooh, Aerodactyl. I said better. That's a camera. You did better that time. Metagross, huh? Flamethrower. High Roar. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Mega Pyroar. Liquidate. Didn't even need Mega. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila, one Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare, and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. I'm used to dealing with defeated teams, so... The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon is Oz's creation. You may only see Oz as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. And we, in Team Flare, wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears Oz is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Milia, to witness the truth yourself. How's that? You'll see. Open sesame! Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned Oz's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that Oz created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be labyrinthine, and of course plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Welcome back to home. Figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. I got no problem exploring underground bases. This place is in a fucking state, though, isn't it? Hello, Houndoom. I don't think I have Houndoom. I do not. Liquidate it. See if a Pokeball works. And it did! Power supply on. Looks like our rocket tech is back online. All right. Let's use this one. Back in my pocket there, Bowser. There's something wandering around in here, too. Oh, look! A lab key. Hello, Manectric. You, I've got. It's done for. Ooh, Dark Pulse. Where does this teleporter go, then? Aha! Well, no going that way. Electrike and Manectric in here. A lot of dogs down here. It's not going to open that, I don't think. I think it's going to open this. Yep. Door opened. Noivern. Whoa, where the hell did you come from? Give it a rock slide. Get out of here. Okay, that one's powered down. There's a family of Houndour in here. Alright, let's get the power on. Honestly, for the state of things, power's still operational. Things are more operational here than you would think, at least. Bloody Sylph Company technology. Ha! Lab keycard B. That will be for the next door. This is one of the primary areas. And look at that, we've got some Beldum. I think a Dusk Ball would be optimal. Oh well. Nope. We'll have to come back for those. Sunstone. This was the rest room. Well, where team players slept. Go get him, buddy. All right. Let's flip this switch. And get power back to something. Water panel here. this was the Hall of Records. We can't check any of the texts that were in here before. Ooh, a nugget. God, with the state this place is in, we could find a Master Ball in here. It wouldn't surprise me. Ekans and an Alpha Arbok. Exciting. I don't want that one. I want this one. Thanks for the Arbok. Glad key card C. Doesn't seem like there's anything else hanging around here. Hello, Houndoom. Full restore, nice. Those have been in low supply. Electric. Candy. Oh, an Aegislash. An Alpha Aegislash. Seems like it would be quite good. An Aegislash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. I can't catch it, but I would have loved to. This place looks fucking mangled. Ooh. Max potion. Elevator key. It's one of the stones. One of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins of Geosenga Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy But when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Where's the power supply for it? Ah. All right. Basement second floor, I suppose? Wants me to go to third floor. But this is the cell, isn't it? Yeah, this is where Oz was being held. Third floor. I'm going to say, after doing this, I would actually love to have a Gen 1 remake in this style. This is the trap room. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenga Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe Oz should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him, without delay. Which file would you like to review? The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy down to its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What, then, would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? The legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not yet been able to decode. What would happen to the world? Yeah. Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Yeah, that is Lysander's whole thing. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was. Oz created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Why are you here? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is Oz. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key Oz carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're right here. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is Oz's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know. And now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with Oz, then do what must be done. Because this room was the activation switch for the weapon. You got the choice of which switch to hit, the red or the blue. And if you picked right, it should have deactivated the weapon, but because the scientist wanted to see it go off, he activated it anyway. So whether you pick the right or the wrong deactivation switch, you still have the weapon go off. So Lysander did give you the ability to stop the plan, but the scientist that eventually just fucking turns himself in after the post game, he's the cause of it not halting there. Did you see Lysander? He's still down there. To think that he is still alive. And yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Grizel, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Milia, you now know the truth of Oz's sins. And so I make this request of you. Get Oz's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With Oz's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Oz's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with Oz's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of Oz's sins. Now, go back to Hotel Z. Nothing else new? We're over 3 hours now, though, so I'm going to go ahead and save here. And we will confront Oz next time. Yeah. Give me just a sec. Alright, so that is Pokemon for the week. Maybe week. Because now that it's November, I should be going back to business as usual. So I'll probably start making actual schedules going forward. In terms of Pokemon, we will definitely be doing it again next Saturday. Digimon, definitely on Monday. And then I will decide on on whatever we're doing from there. For the moment, though, I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow because I've been streaming pretty much non-stop all October, and I feel like I might want a little bit of a break tomorrow. I do love doing this, though. So, I will be back sooner rather than later. Stay tuned. I'll be around. And I will see you next time.